Hello everyone, Jet here, and welcome back to my Dark Elves Let's Play, where we are fighting off the last vestiges of this Chaos Invasion. It's still powerful, so I still need to pay attention to it, but I'm beginning to push them back. We're also dealing with a little upsurge from the High Elves, but nothing too bad. So we just need to pay attention to what's going on around here. I think I'm pretty much at end turn. We've just got a little bit of levelling up to do. How is my Death Hag doing? We're buffing up the replenishment in Malekith's army there. I'm tempted to go and take that on, but I'm not at full health yet, so we'll wait a turn. If they do hit the walls, they hit the gate, they hit the gate. That's not the end of the world. So my Knight Assassin has leveled up again. Which one is this? This is the one up here. So let's start buffing up his weapon strength, and we'll also get his... Oh no, we're getting his HP up first. Then we'll buff up his weapon strength as well, so he'll be very good in melee. So he'll be both a very powerful ranged and melee person. Basically, his job is taking out the enemy leaders. Okay, got a little bit of a levelling up settlements to do. You can get a better wall, and we can level this one up, which is good because that makes things cheaper.
Cruelty.
Oh, and you have leveled up my other Knight Assassin. So what was it we were going to go for? So that's an augment, which causes people to do that, have negatives. A straight augment for weapon damage, which is good for melee, and Manbane, which is extra versus infantry, excellent, causes fear. Causing fear is always very useful.
Dreadlord, awaiting command.
Nice, and my Sorceress. So you're in the second thing. We can get you the piercing bolts of burning, which is a very nice spell. I do want to get to use that properly in well, I mean, I've shown you it in battles before, but it's a very fun spell. I know the meta isn't that fire mages are the better. The meta is, I believe, that oh, which one is it? The death, or is it? Yeah, death or shadow. One of those two is actually meant to be far better meta-wise, but it's not as fun as a fire mage. A fire mage, I can just rain fire down on them from above. So you know, that is always more fun. Okay. So they've actually gone and sieged the gate there. I'm happy about that, because even if I lose this battle, which I might with the amount of range stuff they've got, I should be able to do enough damage that Malekith can come up behind and really make them pay. So they, as I said, so while they might win this, I'm going to make them pay for this in blood. So this is going to be another long-winded gate battle. I am sorry, guys. They are a bit long-winded, but, well, I say they're long-winded. They're also really fun. So this time I'm going to do things a bit differently. I'm not going to sacrifice too much. I'm still... So we're going to have a smaller defensive force here. My main defensive force is going to be on this side, where all of these guys are. I'm just going to have all of my archers here, because, quite frankly, that's going to be painful. No, we're going to keep one unit of archers over here, but the rest of my archers are going to stay over here. Because these guys are going to be the hard thing to deal with, and my archers are going to help taking them out. Dealers in death. You can actually target that. And you, Mr. Gate here, can target him. Oh. Yeah. Okay, let's shred them as they come in. So we're shredding them nicely, but when these guys start coming in, I need to start hitting them with my archers fast. So we do have a couple here, but they're quite weak. And obviously they've got their other army coming in. But this is the force which worries me more than anything here. Okay, so we're shredding some of those units. We're doing nice amounts of damage here. We're going to be pulling back off the walls shortly. I don't want to leave it too long. We're again doing nice damage here. If they try and break the gate... Right, hang on, let's pause. Where are they hitting the walls? They're hitting the walls here. So these guys are all pulling back now. Right, and here we're going to watch. Just keep an eye on this. They're moving forwards now, so I need to pay attention to that. Right, they're hitting there again, so I'm going to leave these guys shooting. Right, you guys can get over here, because you're actually going to be very good at taking out these guys. Right, one of their units of dragons is coming this way. No, they're all turning in.
Cold ones, battle ready. Forward, cold-blooded killers, dealers in death. Kuruki, forward.
Oh, that's painful. Right, start shooting, guys. Oh, we have Dark Conduit as well, which is very nice. Which I can pop when these guys start hitting. It's actually good. Let's get my archers out. Pop a couple of explosions. Okay, they've shredded one of my units there, and they're eating into my archers. You can pull back this way, because that gate's... They're going to be coming through that gate soon. They are shredding me here. Okay, we're about to break one of their units. You can charge back in. We're about to have our Murderous Prowess proc, which will really help. Keep this pressure on. Okay, this gate hasn't quite gone yet. Let's hit them. You can turn off skirmish mode. I need you over here. Okay, my cavalry is no longer in control, which is a little annoying. You guys can shoot at this guy. This is the problem. They just get behind me. That said, we're not doing badly. We're still doing reasonably. Okay, they've broken through here. Let's slam everything into the gate here to hold.
Murder awaits. Blackguards. Fight to kill.
Okay.
Dark shots.
Let's keep the fight up here. We need to defeat these guys as much best we can. They are still suffering. So here we're fairly stagnant, but this flank has gone, which probably means I've lost this, guys. However, we'll be sending Malekith up here next turn. We might even be able to get him some support from another army. So hopefully, even if we lose here, we will be able to squish these guys. But you see this, even with a far lesser force, I've done a good job of defending, so... I should have had far more on this side. Pop an explosion out. Barely does anything, actually, against these guys, but I'm happy. I'm happy with this loss. Even though it's a loss, I've done a lot of damage to them. Now this is where these guys are going to crumble as all these guys hit them from behind, so
Corsairs by Drakira.
It's the flying units which actually really hammer me when I'm fighting like this. Maybe I should have fought on the walls more actually with this, but it's those flying units which have shredded me because I just didn't take them down quick enough. So and because my archers were moving, so I could have possibly moved my archers back earlier. Anyway, guys, I'm happy with that victory. Because, well, I say that, I killed 108, but we took out a lot of their big units. Well, we damaged a lot of their big units. Maybe I shouldn't be happy with that loss. It is Tyrion as well, who is nasty to fight. This force suffered, so... Oh? Oh! Oh, they did take it. I was like, they didn't take it? What? This guy is going to come up and start knocking over settlements this way in a minute. I need to... But no, he's not moving actually at the moment, so I'm not too... I just need to be aware of where the High Elves are. I can deal with them, I just have to be careful, and I am going to take losses, so there's going to be a bit of to and fro with settlements. Just need to be aware of everything there. We've got the... I forget what faction they are. Okay, Servants of Chaos, where are they going? They are chasing... Damn. And that I did not need to happen. Okay, they are attacking Karond Kar. So this is going to... Karond Kar. So this is going to be a good, solid defensive battle. Now, this is a lovely place to fight, actually. Because it's a small city. With a random side bit, but the fact it's a small city makes it vastly easier to fight in. I've got shades to man my walls as well, who are really good defensively. Right, so first thing we're going to do is our harpies are going to go off there, and their job is going to be going and getting around the back. We're going to have some of these guys up here, and we're going to fill the walls with shades, at least to start with.
Dealers in death.
They are going to go for this gate, so I do need to defend the gate against the Chaos Giants. These guys are going to be on the walls, ready to move forwards
The merciless host.
when they need to. I actually want you at this end. I'm putting these guys up here because I'm going to get hit heavily there. I'm not sure I can win this, guys, but we're certainly going to give it a good go. We've got a nice spatter of units. You can go down there.
Dark Elves.
You can go there, and you can go over here. So we don't need to necessarily defend in here. These guys will push forwards to the walls when I pull my archers back. And fireballs! You hit that. You hit that. If we take out one of these, that's very beneficial for us. You hit that. You hit that. That did nothing to them. Wow. So we might break this one. Just.
Eager for battle. By your command. By your command.
Oh, these are Black Ark Corsairs, not
The
Shades.
merciless host. Corsair handbows. The merciless host. Corsair handbows.
You guys can pull back.
Dark Elves.
You guys can reform on the front of the wall. You guys can push up next to them.
Dealers
We're holding there.
Corsair
We're going to do this. Are they hitting my walls? No, they're not actually climbing up my walls here yet, so that's not necessarily a bad thing. These guys will start shooting as people come up. You can move down here to re-intercept that. Here they come. You can move back and you can fill into this gap.
Merciless warriors. We understand.
Okay, I need to get off this bit of wall because they're actually trying to break it.
Dealers in death.
You guys can move down. You guys can move over here to help.
Dark shards. Going.
Okay, so we've got a good little fight going on here. I need to get some support, so you guys are actually going to charge over here. I'm going to pop a nice explosion.
Corsairs.
You guys can hammer into them. We do have some Corsairs down. You can move to the middle. They're not actually hitting my gates too hard. If we're out of breath on them, we're probably not going to do much damage, but you know. Okay, that bit of wall is about to crack, so actually, you Corsairs can move back over. They're still hitting the gate. Okay, you can move over here. We're doing nicely up here. We're breaking them nicely, so we're actually suffering here. So you can go up here.
Advance, Druki. Make them bleed. Attack.
You guys can keep shooting up there.
Onward. Advancing.
Okay, we've got a hole, and they are charging.
Eager for battle.
You can go in there. They should be high mass, so they should be able to deal with that. They're about to break my gate. I'm going to get lots of archers ready to shoot at my gate.
Terror and death.
We're hammering into them nicely. We're holding here. Here's probably our weakest bit, but we're doing well. They are through here.
Make them bleed. Onwards to murder.
We're cracking them there. We'll free up these guys shortly, actually.
Eager for battle.
They've not even hit my gate with that. Right, my harpies can go out after this. You can keep hitting them. We're holding there nicely. There you go, the giant is through. We need to pull somebody else down.
For the king. Dealers in death. To destruction.
You guys can all focus in on these guys.
Onward.
That giant is my big issue, and we've just had our Murderous Prowess proc, which will be a nice buff for us. They're going to shred that, as are my own fireballs hammering out against them. Still struggling there, but once we've cleared up our other breaches,
Corsair handbows.
hit that giant, guys.
Merciless warriors.
These guys are holding nicely. They are getting shredded, which is expected. But I've got my other guys down. We've broken them.
Corsairs.
You can get down.
Chain.
Another explosion there. Should help a bit. Ow! They hit their own troops more than me! Okay, they just broke some of their own troops there, nicely. We are struggling here in the centre. I need more support in the centre. You guys can all focus on that goddamn giant.
Kill them. Split them over. Corsairs. Blackguard.
Okay, we're beginning the mass rout. The mass rout is beginning.
We are ready.
That's it, we've got this. Oh, that was close. Oh no, they've got one unit of one unit left holding. Oh, they've gone. That was close. If they'd held for about 30 seconds longer, I think I'd have broken in a couple of places actually, but that was a tight one, but we won. You know, and that is a lovely little defensive position, that one, because you know it's a small wall effectively, so they can't come at me at too many places at once. So we're going to take on slaves and replenish, and that's that army's. That army can't do anything now. So I've only got 2 armies really left to worry about now. This army's going to get taken out next turn. I'll probably ignore this army for now and move down to intercept the other army as well.
The Druki have no friends, only victims.
Yeah, sure. You're sitting in my territory. You might eventually go and settle somewhere. Having you guys as good allies would be useful. If you have, and it means you're less likely to randomly go to war with me. We've got another Druki faction there who are going to wander out. They might be able to, they might also go and invade somewhere, which would be useful. Oh, so if they sack a settlement, they can walk through it.
Everywhere ruin.
I did not know that.
Your king has arrived.
Mother of the Druki.
Alright,
Lord of the
mister.
Black Court.
You get to die.
Your plans are foolish. I go. An absurd suggestion. Ridiculous. Noble born.
First sorceress. To the vengeful.
Goodbye, Tyrion.
Hatred drives me.
Yes. I shall not rest. Murderous lord.
Mother of.
I'm happy with that, guys. Getting these gates leveled up is probably... I want to get somebody down there. We're probably going to hit this way and we're going to hit this way.
Black-hearted dreadlord. Going forward.
You, sir, are about to
What
fall.
violent delights. Moving.
Oh, this is going to be annoying because he's just going to keep
Move,
running
you
as
maggots.
fast as he can, isn't he? Oh no, I might be able to get him. Yes.
We will make them bleed. Cain honors me.
Okay.
Beyond your comprehension.
Here... Yes, here has good walls. I am annoyed about losing that Black Ark, but that's not going to stop me now because I've got to the bit where I really needed it, and I can fill the Black Arks up with other things. So let's get that Skull Island.
Sail, damn you.
Okay, let's push out some walls. You can get put up to your max level. Get a road here. Up your walls. Got lots of money to burn through at the moment, guys, and we've got a really good income going again now. So we're going to start pushing out another army soon. I'm going to up their happiness just... Yeah, I can do that here better. I'm not going to knock that over yet, but eventually I will, and then I'll start putting stuff elsewhere. By stuff, I mean I'll build some... That gives me more options for commercial building, for growth buildings, if you see what I mean. How is my public order here? I still need that just now. can get built up. You can build some walls. Okay, and end turn. So lots of micro to do in that turn, but you know, I'm happy with that. We've just smashed Tyrion in a pitched battle, so it's time to start consolidating and pushing on a little bit. Try and get a little bit more. Well, not consolidating. It's time to start expanding. Get myself a little bit my proportion of Ulthuan I control bigger. We're going to push Marathi back down this way, or somebody back down this way, so these two armies can link up, and then we're going to push down to Lothan itself, and here we're going to try and we might try and push both sides actually, which is a risky move, but I can always fall back into a defensive position if needs be while I wait for allies, especially as I'm going to be able to bring a couple more, at least one army over soon. I probably actually want to keep somebody in defence in the north. In fact, I probably want to do a little counter invasion back into the Norsican lands as well, as soon as I can, to start re-securing territory up there too. I still need to pay attention to these guys. I also need to recapture Slaver's Point. So we're just going to keep an eye on where they land. But I'm not hugely worried about that. And actually what I might do is I might convert one of my big top-end level armies into a Black Ark to defend my coast. Okay, I'll take the loyalty buff, because Marathi did lose some a little bit ago. Okay, so she is ready for duty again.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth. Striking out.
Cruel Dreadlord. Do not
Just realised where those Druki might be going. They might be heading for Slaver's Point, so I probably do want to recap there quickly. So I'm just going to pop out a random lord to go and do that.
Master of cruelty. Fury. The mother. Show no mercy. For the witch
Nice
king.
easy cat.
I have seized it all.
I don't need to be sacking at the moment, so we'll keep these places. Nicely set up. Wow, we just found a Chaos Army, guys. Okay.
Feared by all.
Right, where are you going? You can head into there next.
Lord of the Black Tower. I accept. Witch King.
We still actually have public order issues here, so I do want to be a little careful. The income's not great, so I just want to pay attention to it. If I get a rebellion, I can always put it down easily enough.
Druki Queen.
What now?
You can head up with
Dreadlord
them,
of Nagaroth.
and we're just going to hold at the other end for the time
I
being.
admire your darkness.
Okay, so you're all... Nope, we've got one more on Deadeye for you. Okay, we can build there back up. And Marathi has leveled up again. I think I'm done with her spells now. So we're going to keep buffing up her army stats for the last bit. So we'll get down there. We'll get the Lashmaster for the Shades. That's a... We should be able to get a decent setup at least to buff up her troops, which will be very beneficial for us. And one of my fire mages has also increased. Some of my fire mages are getting very good. They're not even at 20 yet, and they're so Oh, we can get them on a cold one now. And let's end turn again. Let's see where these Chaos go. So that's one of the main Chaos Lords down there in Overrun. I think that's Kolek, the Dragon Ogre Lord, anyway, who is very powerful in melee. So, we do want to pay attention to that. We'll just have a little look and see exactly what's going on. Anyway, guys, let's see what... Oh, so we've got... Oh, wow. So they're actually burning places, so I'm probably going to have to go and deal with them. That actually isn't a bad thing for me, having the Chaos ravaging there, because obviously that's Chaos ravaging ravaging Lothan's territory, which is making Lothan struggle. However, it does mean I'm going to have to rebuild some places from scratch. We'll see which way they go. If they go south, I will probably leave them. If they come north, I'll have to take him on. I'm wondering how much he's actually burnt to get there, because he must have come... Because he generally starts up there, so he must have made a beeline, though they might have changed the start positions of some of the actual Chaos Lords, so we'll certainly be taking him out soon anyway. And the other thing I do want to be aware of is there are still other Chaos factions to reappear, so that's right, you run away. I actually kind of don't want them running away because it's going to make them a pain to deal with at sea. Straight up, we'll take the extra loyalty. Anyway, guys, we are going to be ending this one here. Kolek Sun Eater. We'll be ending this one here, guys. So again, thank you very much for watching. Next turn, we're going to try and expand here and chase down those last two little factions we're fighting, which is going to be a pain to do. Sorry, the last two little armies we're fighting up here. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed this.